Greetings everyone and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. It has been a wee while. So, forward, before we get into it, expect me to suck. It takes me at least like a battle or two to get better at battling or remember how to battle in this game whenever I've left it a while since the last time I played. But I do remember in the last episode, because I just watched it to check, that last time I promised we would try strength one last time. We've already completed it on gold, but we're going to be taking the jousting armor with us to try and unlock the special properties of the jousting armor. But that does mean that this place is going to be particularly hard. That being said, I have taken on some of the requested advice. I'm not sure having Bjorn here will be better than having Malaclips. Bjorn is better with dice, and there are a lot of dice challenges here, but Malaclips has that shield that is so good when you're low on health, and we will be starting low on health, and we won't heal from food, which is especially dangerous. Encounters-wise, I've changed things up a little bit. Now, the game has received a couple of upgrades since the last time we checked it out, and there are now all sorts of new things, like these little shard tokens that we can have a look at. I believe that we need several parts of these shards to unlock an actual token, which is going to be a bit of an interesting one. Equipment-wise, we've got Bullseye Earring, Ruby Ring, the Jousting Armor, obviously to make the battle actually, to make the challenge harder, to unlock the Jousting Armor's unique traits. Lots of our cards now have tokens on them. Interesting. It always seems to happen whenever Hand of Fate does upgrade, you do tend to find that you have a load of new stuff. Now, no point in taking extra food. It just won't help us. But I'm thinking, if we bring along the Worker's Hammer, that gives us a good weapon against, a pretty good weapon against Corrupted and Imperials. Cutthroat's Blades gives us a decent weapon against thieves and fast enemies. And we'll have the Rusty Sword and a shield anyway. So we'll bring Healing Spirits so that we can use that to top up our health. And I might just straight up use that early on. I think that's good enough for us for now. Let's begin, shall we? Oh, it's been a while. I've missed you, dealer, for what it's worth. Your storytelling is legendary. Quaff. Some coffee. Invoke Dark Havoc, because I've got a feeling that I'm not going to get through even half of this mission without Dark Havoc around. Right, injury, pain, lost 90 of our 100 lives. Much shame. The bitter taste of blood is the first indicator that you're still alive. Blind and disoriented, you make out a voice calling to you. A pair of strong hands shake you upright. Your vision steadies, and Colbjorn's somber face swims into view. What happened? Colbjorn gestures for you to be quiet. He presses his back up against the boulder beside you and grimaces, holding his side. As your head clears, a booming voice echoes out of the deep and foggy marsh.
Oh, where have you crawled, ghasted mice? Let your insides be gut and bones be crunched.
You peer around the rock, and from the mist steps an ogre, 3 times as tall as a man and with a lump and vicious face. His one good eye darts about wildly as he surveys the area, hunting for something. The ogre grunts and scoops up a broken, shining trinket from the ground, splashed red with blood.
Ruined with your dirty blood. Wretched cut purses, riven in two.
His great hideous face turns red.
If thou listen, here, I will find the twin, then I will eat thine eyes.
The ogre lifts his club and smashes a tree trunk in anger. The tree trunk creaks and crashes to the ground as Draknar the ogre turns and disappears back into the mist. It seems your armor did little to protect you against the beast, Colbjorn says, examining you. You look down at your armor, a now tattered and bloody mess of metal plates and leather. You must seek out a smith to get it repaired. Because jousting armor is in the deck, strength will be harder. Jousting armor's defense is reduced to 0. Colbjorn grimaces as he holds his side, attempting to hide the severity of his own injuries. Here, you're injured. Eat. He throws you a medicinal herb bun. Weak to your bones, you gratefully take a bite. Gain supplies, hooray! and the bread turns to ash in your mouth. You consume one food, but the food does not heal. With the sinking realization, you pull the other half of the ogre's trinket from your pack. Sure enough, you feel a wrongness emanating from it. Now, had we brought the full Odysseus charm with us, the reward for completing Strength on Gold, which we've done, it doesn't negate this. I thought that might have been a clever way around it, but in fairness, if we had done that, if we did remove the main curse, the gimmick of this particular challenge, the challenge would become easy beyond measure. There would be really no challenge to it, so I can understand why you can't do it. But whilst we hold this half of the trinket, we can't heal from food. We can heal from other things, though. A stab of hunger hits your stomach. There's only one thing for it. You must steal back the other half from the ogre that almost killed you. The closest town is Drapier, Colbion whispers hoarsely. You cannot hope to defeat an ogre now. Summoning your remaining strength, you lift yourself to your feet and stagger to town. 10 health. Right, first thing we're doing, straight to camp. A spindly hag beckons you towards her shabby stall on the edge of the marsh's path. Colbion attempts to roast some sort of lumpy marsh vegetable. Cook food, can't gain from it. Use an artifact. We're going to use it all. Once. Twice. And thrice. There we go. Okay, that's given us a fighting chance. We're now going to trade. I could buy equipment. Let's have a look at what you got. Spiked bone gun. Let's have a look at you. Ease to escape. Dispel curse. Discard and ignore the first curse that you draw. Well, it won't work on the gimmick curse, I don't think. Reduces movement by 10%. Well, I can't grab it anyway. But I can sell my now useless healing spirit. So that can go. There we go. We've got 11 coins. That's not too bad. Now, buying food is worth doing because we still need food to survive. It's just, you know, we can't actually heal from it. Which is much sad. Swamplands. After another day of rainfall, the marshlands swell into a swamp. Water and mud obscure the path ahead. As you press on, every direction begins to look the same. Oh dear. 15 is the target, my lord. A bit of a rough one. Never mind, I'm amazing. I forgot. With some luck, you find your way to higher ground. Back on the path, you continue your journey.
I cannot say that I see the point in taking a request to retrieve false idols from a false cleric, but you will make your own choices.
I will indeed. What used to be a lavish monastery has taken a major hit from a recent raid. A monk laments. It's a shame about the missing gold, but it's an even greater tragedy that they stole our holy relic. You volunteered to search for the raiders. Colbion runs his hand through the grass behind the monastery. They went that way. As he cuts through the forest undergrowth, a sprawl of coin is revealed, presumably dropped by the raiders. Oh, nice. I wonder if Colbion helps me in particular with this one. Alert the authorities. You follow a trail to a banded trinket and find the northerners raiders sleeping on top of a pile of treasure in a conspicuous forest clearing. Take the violent approach, take the stealthy approach. Well, first and foremost, let me make sure I am equipped for northern raiders. Now, this will help me avoid defense. What kind of raiders are there? Trapper Frost, Berserker Frost. Nah, I think the Berserker may have defense, but the Trappers and the regular Frosts, no, they don't have regular defense. So, that won't be especially useful. And the problem with this is I can't riposte with it. I can't riposte, so I can't counterattack, basically. Cutthroat's Blades, I can riposte, but against thieves specifically. I can riposte against everyone, but its main benefit is against thieves, as well as it being such a fast weapon. The fact that thieves are very fast attackers means that you can still deal with them. I have got the rusty sword, though. This is my fallback if I was going to have to fight northerners. It's not a bad weapon, I just can't sell it, and it's not good as far as swords go, but it will be a one-handed weapon, which in turn will mean that I've got my wooden shield. One-handed weapon required. Use defend to block attacks from ranged enemies. So I can use it. I don't think I can avoid the trappers, but I can use it to block incoming attack. We're going to try the stealthy approach then. Okay. Now, where are these going to go? I think it's this one. I was wrong. Drop. Now, that is not random. You can follow it with your eyes. I just did it poorly that time. Every time I play this game, I get a lot of people saying, well, why are you even bothering trying to work it out? It's just purely random. It really isn't. There are ways that you can follow them. The cards are shuffled properly. But it's just very hard for us because, you know, when they shuffle into a single deck, the only one you can really follow is the one on top. But as they're coming out from the deck, if you look at which ones are behind each other, you can narrow down your search to maybe 2 cards. Usually. I just suck there. I'm not that bad normally, I promise. As you try to pry the holy relic from the arms of the slumbering raider, you clumsily step on another's hand. He wakes screaming and alerts the rest of the Northerners. Well, you know, it's a fight. I don't mind fighting. I've got 40 health, so it's not as bad as it could be. It would have been good if I could have, you know, made away with this. But on the plus side, we might be able to take care of grabbing some stuff. Right, Colbjorn. Let him come in. Go ahead. Come on. Thank you. Right, let's take these guys out if I can. Nope. Don't want any more shenanigans. Nope. Oh, I managed to take you out. Nice. And because I've got a shield, that actually counted for a lot. Move. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I'm going to be hurt. No. Stop it. Scallywags. I disapprove. Ouch. I rolled into him. That was dumb. Go forth. Right, thank you. I'll just take these ones down if I can. Oh, that was super dumb of me. I just tanked a hit from a rather powerful enemy. No, don't want to play with you. Thank you. Oh, did I still take damage? I did. How annoying. Okay, well, you're definitely hurting me quite a lot. I want to get Colbjorn up. Come on, mate. I need you on your feet for this. Let's try and take you down if I can. Nope. Thank you. Go, go, go. There we go. No. I've already lost so much of my health. It's terrifying. Like, genuinely worrying. Thank you for the stun. Nope. I'm gonna try and take you guys down whilst you're... Ay, ay, ay. That was potentially lethal. You don't really want to stack attacks too much with it. Oh, trap. Like that. Like I was just saying, you don't really want to stack attacks in this game, because if you do, you risk taking a blow. Nope. Colbjorn, I really need your help now. I'm down to 1 health. The next hit that successfully strikes me kills me. Let's just take you out of this. Thank you. Alright, let's get rid of you if I can, because you're kind of a pain. Thorn in my side doesn't even cover. Nope. There we are. Nope. Go for it. Stun them. Right, okay. I'll try and take you out if I can. Nope. Nope. Oh, please no. Get up. Okay. Take you down if I can. I manage it? No. Oh, almost dead. Nope. Already taken too many swipes at you. I think you can get it. Oh, no. Oh. If I manage this on 1 health, I'm going to kind of be shocked with one. Oh, really? You wasted the stun attack? I thought you were right there. Go for it. 1 health, though. And I'm not going to automatically heal. Every fight from now on is super hard. Every fight from now on is as hard as the end of that fight was. From 40 health. But on the plus side, if I hadn't used that trinket, I would have died. So, you know, there's things to be said. You haul the stolen items back to the monastery. The monks grab the carved sapphire hat from you as soon as you return. The holy relic! This is worth far more than gold to us. So please, take the rest as your reward. I'd love some healing. If you happen to have healing, I would totally accept healing. Town Crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against the corruption. You seek out the watchtower where the recruitment is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malifau's plan to wipe out the Pauper district. The outbreak began there, and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives, he says. Sir Malifau the Green leads the mercenaries to the Pauper district, where the poor and sick have been walled off from the rest of the city. As you hear the wailing of the corrupted, Sir Malifau gives his orders to charge. Right, against corrupted, we are absolutely going to want the Worker's Hammer, because that will allow us to break through the corrupted defenses. Fighting Seven of Blight and Terror of Blight. The Terror of Blight will defend, the Seven of Blight won't, but still it'll be useful against them. We're going to have musketeers and soldiers with us, as well as Colbjorn. This is where I really wish I had Malaclips with me, though, because that shield saves me from myself so often. Right then, musketeers. I'm going to be sticking back with you. Don't mind me. Oh, don't drag me to the enemy, scoundrel. Yes. Well done. Oh, it's stunned. Right, take him out. Womp. That's one down. Okay, so now, pow. Really? I've already taken out some of my foods. Right, kill him. Yeah. Let's go for you. Thank you. I'm gonna try and isolate them where I can. Where's the last one? Hello. I tend to find that the worse my odds are, the better I play. In any game, actually. Also, exams. Pretty much, I find that stress is a particularly good motivator for me. So Malifaux commends you for your bravery and offers you a reward. Health potions. I mean, gold is nice. Health potion? No. Have I mentioned I would really like some health potions? Or a shop that sells health potions. Stirring in the mind. The sun's warm rays do little to lift your spirits as the mosquitoes and flies torment you. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press onto higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the road. The dealer reveals the next greed monster card in the deck. Okay, 4 of greed. And anarchist of greed. Not too bad, but the anarchist could be dangerous. To the right, you make out a group of Empire brigands taking shelter by the side of the road. Captain of Steel. Phalanx of Steel. Potentially dangerous. I'm going to go against the thieves for this one with the cutthroat's blades. We're going to fight against the bandit thieves. Now, the hum of mosquitoes fills the air as you ready yourself for combat. The thieves are fast attackers. They do little damage, it doesn't really matter. For the phalanx, I have to... I don't know, for some reason when I'm fighting against something which has got defense, I often flub it and let an attack through, so I'm trying to limit that possibility. No. 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 Nope. Not happening. Not today, anyway. Oh!
I doomed myself with my hubris.
Well done. Bloodstains ground beneath your corpse. I said I was going to suck for the first couple of battles.
Fallen once more.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Fortunately, this is but the lesser game, and we can try again.
And try again we shall in the same episode, damn it.
Okay. I've woken up a little bit. I feel that my reaction is going to be a little less slow. I say as I dive to a thief.
To be fair, the thief attacks really quickly.
Honestly, this challenge wouldn't be nearly as fun if the dealer wasn't mocking me all the time. I'll be honest. Right, we're going to skip through this because I only read it in this episode. We'll just jump all the way through. That's fine. And let's go, let's go, let's go. And we can just get straight to the fighting. And then if I die early again, it won't feel so bad. That being said, the writing of this game is amazing. Right, okay. So the game begins. And once again, the start of the game is going to be me using my artifact over and over and over until I'm not almost dead. Why? No, I don't want to cook any food. Yeah. No, I don't want to cook any food. All fingers and thumbs. That doesn't bode well. Alright, what have you got for trade at the moment? Imperial armor. Max life. That's 20 max life while you have one-handed weapon equipped. Shuffle less. It's not a bad piece of armor, actually. It's not a bad piece of armor. Hopefully I can get that. We'll see. At either rate, I can get rid of the healing spirits. Alright. Okay. Time to move on. Okay. Let's go. Carriage of the Dead.
Here's a token
the
for you,
well,
if you can earn it.
The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling in the streets. The Empire captain says, rubbing her tired eyes, I'll pay good money for any bodies you gather this day. You're given temporary custody of a horse and cart. Bells of bereavement have been braided into the horse's mane. You lead the carriage to the northern streets of Hull, ringing your bell and calling for the dead. Ah, okay. Roll. Come on. That is not a good start. Wow, that is such a bad start. I don't even. We're going to re-roll them all. Roll. Yeah. No, never mind. I'm not even going to accept your help on that one. It was over. Mourners help load the departed kin into the cart. A few sad bodies are left on the street alone. Collect 5 corpses. Be the carriage to the South Pole, calling for the dead. The 16 target. Oh, my lord, my luck with the die is just dire right now. Okay, not so bad. Oh, hey! Not bad at all, actually. I take it back. A pauper pressed some bread into your hands as his beloved is loaded onto the cart. So she will be looked kindly upon on her long and lonely journey. Collected 21 deceased. Wow. Thank you very much. Having completed your circuit, you return to the Empire Captain for your reward. The Captain is grateful for your help. A gold coin for each body. I think that's fair. Oh, we need to... Oh, really? I've got to hit 16 on both? That's going to be rough. Ooh, I like dark alleys. While roaming the dark alleyway of the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. For a frost, I need my rusty sword for that one. They're dragging a locked chest behind them. Its contents unknown. In another direction, you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. I want it. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. We're going to be going towards the suspiciously unguarded equipment, which is absolutely guarded. I've been ambushed! By Steel. Well, that's good, because I could have readied my weapon for the Northerners, but I didn't know what I was going to face going towards the Phalanx, or rather the alleyway. And this weapon is decent against Imperials. I mean, I don't think these particular Imperials will be as good against, but had they been the... oh, really? Had they been the Phalanx of Steel, it would have been especially good, because I could have used it against their defense. But this is fine. Nope. Thank you. I'll do. You really shouldn't have come at me like that. Oh, you were defending. Let's work my way through it. Ouch, that hurt. Thank you. You scallywag. You took off half my health. Or rather, I let you take it off because I was being a derp. All fingers and thumbs, I'm afraid. All fingers and thumbs. It's fine, though. It's fine. We've got some decent armor now. Okay. Your assailants dispatched. You pick up the equipment that drew you to this alleyway.
To use this, you will need fame.
Okay. I'll get a little bit more. It won't be too bad. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished. Okay. A 10 roll. It's not too hard to hit. There we are. You recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. Best of valuables! We're almost back to where we were before. We're gonna turn back. I don't want to leave yet. I want to explore. Wetland ambush. Captain of Steel. A slight rustling in the reeds is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. You've been ambushed, but I've still got the best weapon for it, so it's okay. Come on then, you. You're at least 2 fame. At least. I think you should be worth more since you're a captain. Alright. Want you standing now?
Only blood.
Thank you. That's perfect. Oh. There we go. Whoa! Whoa. Oh, fortunate. No. Ouch! Okay, now you can kill him, Colbjorn. If you'd like to. Or not. You know, if you don't want to, I suppose it's okay. Did that not work? Nope. There we go. Pow! Killed with a hefty, almost righteous kapow to the noggin with my noggin kapow. That was fantastic. With the brigands defeated, you search the area for supplies. It's interesting that the brigands were actually soldiers. The Imperial soldiers. This empire is fallen to wreck and ruin, I tell you. What we got over here? Stirring in the mire. The sun's warm rays do little to lift your spirits as the mosquitoes and flies torment you. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press onto higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the road. The dealer reveals the next greed monster card. Ooh, Silencer of Greed is a nasty one. 4 of Greed. I'm not liking the odds there. Check the path to the right. You hear the distant sound of a group of raiders squabbling in the northern tongue. 4 of Frost and... The Trapper Frost is not a difficult one, but have been a berserker, I might have thought about it, but we'll switch to the neglected sword. It's not a particularly strong weapon, but it will mean that I can use my shield with it, so sure. Okay. I like it. Fight the raiders. This isn't going to be a too difficult one, I don't think. The hum of mosquitoes fills the air as you ready yourself for combat. Good. Let's take them on. Hopefully we do well. Okay, then Colbjorn. Need you to go for a charge here. Go! Now! Go! Excellent. Oh, you missed the last one. That's a bit of a shame. No. And I had to waste my time there. That just worked. Oh dear. A bit slow on the dodge from that unblockable attack. And again, really? Wow, I suck. My suckicity is at an all-time high, by the way. Let's get you down. No, no. No. Absolutely not happening today. No. Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit happening today. Actually. In retrospect, I think it's happening. Today. No. Aha! It almost looked like you just took out your own friend. And that made me happy. Nope. Okay. Take that. It didn't kill him. I'm a little bit disappointed. Oh. Okay, while you're stunned, let me just finish you off. Oh! Drat Diamond Blast. That was potentially lethal. Oh no! Torbjorn, you're going to be taken out. Or you've got potential for it. I'm going to just finish you guys off. If I can, go for it. There we go. Nice. Go for it. Oh, why go for that one? He's already down. Oh, right through the chest. That was a good one. But I lost a chunk of health that I shouldn't have lost. With the raiders defeated, you notice some equipment hidden off the path in the mire. Perhaps they were guarding it. You slide down the bank to the treasure. Right, Colbjorn, this is where you're going to help me out. I need this equipment so bad. Wow. Reroll. So not much better. Yes, I can't fail on this, but I'm going to miss Colbjorn for the next couple of battles. Okay, this better be worth it. The Scorched Blade. Flame Strike. Perform an attack that ignites the blade with fire for 8 seconds. Fire causes 165% damage to Northerners. Repulse causes damage to armor. Okay. Activate your weapon ability 40 times to unlock this shard. Alright, okay. I like it. That was
Show
a
your
lot there.
worth through action.
Abso-bloody-lutely. Also, this too. Equip, please. There we go. Why did I just lose a bunch of health? Successfully collect your prize and continue on the journey. Okay, let's have a look at where we're going. Continue on. What's the next stop? Surprise reunion. Approaching Drapier's Gate, you notice a woman of enormous stature dressed in a blue tunic and leather apron. 3 smithing hammers hang from her waist. The woman rushes forward and embraces you, burying you in her chest. The gods be praised, she cries. I thought you'd surely be dead. She releases you and looks you up and down. Look at you, she says before you can get in a word. That foul beast didn't hold back now, did it? She whips around to face your companion. Colbjorn, she bellows. I thought I told you to keep him out of trouble. I warned you about Draknar, and look what's happened. You should know better than to steal from an ogre. Colbjorn wanders past the fuming woman and down to the river to fish in peace. Fair response. As she pauses her breath, you seize your chance to interrupt. I have to ask them all, so I'll just get straight to the chase. I'm Ariadne, the blacksmith's daughter, she says, surprised. We met at the Black Ale pub the night before you set off to steal Odysseus' charm. I almost broke your wrist arm wrestling. Remember? As she pauses for breath, you seize the opportunity, ask about the jousting armor. Well, I'll be, Ariadne gasps. But isn't there jousting armor? And I say it's in better days. You should take it to Anders. Ask about the charm. She pokes at the broken ornament gingerly. Forgive me if I don't take it. Because of Odysseus' charm only affects the wielder. If it makes you feel any better, the ogre is probably starving now too. From the look of the silver work, this is an old relic indeed. Ask about the ogre. Draknar, she says, or Draknar the Mighty, as he is known, has lived in these parts for an age. Many have tried to fell the beast before you two, misfits, that's for sure, she explains. But few live to tell their tale. The ogre is notorious for ambushing travelers and traders alike. Not even Empire soldiers are safe in these parts. Accumulated the wealth of treasures plucked from his victims, including that cursed old relic you have now. Alright. Ariadne shakes her head. One blow from Draknar's club would crush you. You won't survive it unless you've got a good set of armor on you. Increase your defense in order to survive the ogre. Listen, I help run a traveling forge. It's currently headed here. Okay. Come see us. And bring that tattered armor with you. I'm sure Anders will be keen to see it. The piece of Odysseus' charm weighs heavily in your pack. You wish to fling it into the mire, but some strange magic stays your hand. Starving and injured, you rest a while in time. Oh dear. The road through the mire slows your day's journey. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press on to higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshlands. To the left, you see a group of cloaked thieves blocking the road. Have the anarchists agreed? Not a bad one. And for agreed, not a terrible draw. On the right of the road, you make out Empire brigands. Phalanx of steel and 5 that's gonna fight the well. No, we're gonna fight the thieves. Again. If I die again, you have every right to laugh at me. Okay. Fight the bandit thieves. The cold chill of night built as you ready yourself for combat. Okay. Colbion, I really quite need you to soak up a lot of hits for me. It isn't even that you need you to stun them. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm dead. Hello. I need to take you guys out of this. No. Oh. Almost killed myself already. Nope. Thanks. But no. Oh, dread. Almost dead already. Nope. Thank you. Nope. Let's try to keep the repulses going because I do so much more damage like that. Nope. There we go. That's what I needed. Nope. I need to go for the stunned one because I've got a better chance of taking him out. Oh. No way. Thank you, but no. I prefer to live. Please be dead. I should take you out first. Go. Go. Ah! Will you please stop throwing those bombs? You scallywag. I'll attack you from behind. And then stun you and kill you. Okay, that's how you fight thieves. When I've actually practiced at the game a little bit, when I've done a decent recording sessions, I actually prefer fighting thieves with the daggers. They're my preferred weapon. I like fast attacks. With the thieves subdued, you notice their stash of treasure hanging precariously from a tree over the bog below. You reach out to cut the rope holding the spoils. Oh, Colbion, where are you, my friend? I need your help. Yeah, come on then. 3 or more. Yeah. No, the same dice again. Oh, you scoundrel, you. The sack falls from the tree, and 4 or more actually, into the mire with a splash, sinking to untold depths. Disappointed you continue your journey without any spoils. Wetland ambush. Oh dear. Oh well. I mean, it could have been any kind of enemy, so there's no way I could have known. Still, I've got a little bit more defense now, so I'm not quite as easy to kill. Perhaps I should bring armor to this fight, to this particular challenge. Come on, then you. Oh. Now, I can't easily riposte these guys, so it's all going to be about dodging, unfortunately. Nope. So I need to just constantly be on the move. You know what? Let me just take you down. There we go. It's one down. Haha! I like that. I like that haha. That was my haha as well. It's like you read my mind, King. I approve. Let's keep this up. Whoop. There we go. That's why I like fast weapons. Even against the wrong opponent, they can be quite fearsome. Mostly because the attacks are so swift, I have time to react if the enemy is starting to telegraph an attack coming my way. With the Raiders defeated, you search the area for supplies. That's a lot of food. That is actually really good. distressed damsel. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been ambushed by a great ogre. Is there anything you can do? Well, I can try to help, but just don't turn into a scallywag for me, yeah? That's not quite good enough. Let's roll again. Please don't turn into a scallywag. That is super... Oh, you're back. No. I'd prefer to have you with me for this fight. Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me all of your gold, the woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys! Thankfully, they are the right enemy type, but unfortunately, a silencer is amongst them, so this is gonna be hard for me to survive. We'll see how it goes, though. Come on out. Alright, Colbjorn is with us. And that's why I didn't roll the extra dice. It would have been... I would have... I'm not even sure, actually. I forget the number now, but I'm not actually even sure I would have been able to get it even with the best possible roll. Indeed. It was always best to defend, and I died in the most stupid way to that enemy. Had I been able to roll past, that would have been fine. But invisible walls...
Every failure in combat can be balanced by success on the table.
It's true. It's true it can, but that's going to be it for this episode. I need to practice a lot more, methinks. But you know what? We've been trying at that strength puzzle now, I think 4 times. So we're going to try something else out. But the next time we return, remind me, of course, you're not going to be able to, so really I'm just saying this to remind myself, to bring some armor. I think that's going to be the key. Bring some actual armor to start the fight. I'm not sure which one we're going to go to next. We'll have to find out in the next episode. I hope you're going to be joining me for that one, though, and did enjoy this one. But until then, and as always, do take care, Wanderers.